guys, welcome along. In this video I'm actually going to show you how to do a single crochet and our foundation chain. So you'll want to get a crochet hook and some yarn, and then we'll get started. Here I've just got some regular red heart yarn. It's kind of my go-to yarn. And I've got an H hook, which usually is the best one to start playing with. You kind of start to learn how to hold your hook as you're working with your yarn in the other hand. Now, I'm not left-handed, so if you find that you're a left-hander, you may want to go find a left hand crocheting. I would not know how to teach that, so I do apologize for that. But I'm going to go ahead and get started, and the best way that I know that I can show you how to do this, so I wrap it around and it's kind of crossing over like that. So now that I've got my yarn wrapped around my fingers, I'm really going to try to over-exaggerate this so that you can get the hang of it. And I'm just wrapping this around, and I'm making my tail kind of long because I want to get the feel for my yarn and my hook. So again, I'm just going to start out like that. And I have my exaggerated tail here. A lot of times at the end you can just kind of weave it in, or you can cut it back and then weave it in, or you can work it into your work. And I can show you that at a later time. So when they tell you at the beginning of a pattern, when they say CH, that means chain. So that you're going to actually make a chain. This is probably the most easiest one, and you can just practice doing this here because this is called your foundation chain, and this is what holds on to the rest of your beginning work as you're working along. So just kind of get the feel of how you're going to hold your yarn. So I have this hook in my hand just like this. Now don't get too caught up in this and how you hold this, because that will come along later on as you're learning to do your stitching. You will find that you're just naturally working in a way that works best for you, your hand. I'm gonna have my hook like so, and I'm just going to go under my yarn like this, and then I'm gonna twist my hook so that it's hooking on. So that's yarn over and pull through your first loop. Yarn over, pull through your first loop. Yarn over and pull up. Going to place your hook into this first chain. When you count back one, so count back one, which is this one here, and you insert your hook and you yarn over and pull up a loop. Now again, if you're not ready to move to this step, you can just rewind the video. So insert your hook into your space, chain space, yarn over, and pull up your loop. Now you've got your 2 loops on your hook. You're just gonna yarn over and draw through 2. And there is your first single crochet. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make 10 single crochets in the next 10 chains. So I'm going to insert my hook in the first stitch, this first stitch here, yarn over, bring up a loop, yarn over, go through 2. I'm going to do that again. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through 2. So put your hook through the first one there, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2. Go through 2. There we go. And that's what a single crochet is looking like right there. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2. Single crochet. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2. Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting video on how to learn how to crochet. So grab your supplies and let's get started. So I've got just my regular worsted weight yarn that I'm using here, and I've got an H hook. And again, I'm gonna just go ahead and start out with wrapping my yarn around my fingers. You can get my yarn started here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chain 10. And we're just going to say that the chain 10 is going to be our magic number that we're going to use for a while. 9 and 10. So yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch over, yarn over, and pull up a loop. At that point, I would say kind of hang on to your work, as this is getting kind of bulky and it can pull on your yarn here. So just kind of hang on to your work with your tip of your middle finger and your thumb like this, and holding out your yarn maybe in this finger or you know, this finger, however you're choosing to hold your yarn. I just typically hold on to mine like such. And then you yarn over and you draw through 2, yarn over and draw through 2. Let's do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Do that again. Yarn over, insert hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you can kind of see what it's looking like now, your double crochet. It's a really pretty stitch. Let's keep working to the last of the stitches here. I would say just keep on practicing what you're doing until you get a hang of it. Try not to get frustrated. So I would say go ahead and work on turning your work and then doing another one. So go ahead and do a couple more of those. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, bring up a loop, yarn over, bring up a loop, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. So counting is a big thing. They do have little markers that you can use. You can also use a paper clip, another piece of string if you don't have little markers. And I guarantee when you're first starting out, you have a bunch of these, you can use these and just tie them in there where that's where you're going to need to make more stitches in that same stitch. So that will come later on when you start doing more patterns. So alright guys, so just keep plugging along and have a good one, and thanks for joining in. Welcome back to another fun tutorial on learning to crochet. So grab your supplies and let's get started, because we're going to work on that next stitch. That's the half double crochet. Alright guys, so I actually have left my nice little piece of work that I've been working on, and I've just kind of left it in one all together here. It was looking so cute and pretty, and I just wanted to be able to have a little swatch to work with, so I left that. The last video we actually worked on our double crochet. What a pretty little crochet. Now these stitches that I'm showing you here, all the ones that you are learning and going to be able to do in that Prairie Star pattern blanket that we're going to be doing a once a month star square, and then joining them in as we go along. So these stitches are going to be in there, so don't fret. You are learning these same stitches, and this will make it easier as you go along. So this one here is a half double crochet. Now the abbreviation for that is HDC, and in that pattern it's going to say half double crochet in the next stitch. half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. It will give you a number of stitches that you're going to half double crochet into. And so a half double crochet stitch, what you're going to do now, if you would like to start over from the beginning and pull your work out and do your chain, that's fine. You can start from there too, but I just left this into a swatch. So I'm going to pretend that they're telling me to turn my work because this was my last stitch that I worked in. So I'm going to turn my work like such, and we're going to do a half double crochet. So where we're at with that is we are going to yarn over, insert our hook in the next stitch. So it's not in the stitch from the hook right here. It's in the next stitch over this one. And we're going to insert our hook in there, and then we're going to yarn over, and we're going to pull up a loop. So again, you will see we will have 3 loops on our hook. What you're going to do is you're going to draw through all 3 loops. That one is really simple. It's almost as simple as the single crochet. So again, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. And yarn over and pull through 3. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, draw through 3, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, and draw through 3. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, and pull through 3. And I hope you guys can see that okay. Yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, pull up your loop, and draw through 3. And I'm just going to work that across. Do one more. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and draw through 3. So you can kind of see now that those are a little bit different than the double crochet here. You know what, guys? You've just now learned how to do all of the stitches in that Prairie Star crocheted Afghan blanket. So that's exciting. So we're going to go ahead and turn the work. Now what I'm going to go ahead and have you guys do is I'm going to go ahead and have you chain, because I want to bring this stitch up a little bit. And this will be in here to chain 2, 1, and 2. So we're going to skip the first stitch here, and then we're going to half double crochet in the next. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, draw through, pulling up a loop, and yarning over and pulling through all 3. Like this. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. And yarn over and pull through all 3. half double crochet. That's what we're doing. So guys, I hope that you were able to pick up on that and learn that. So just stay encouraged and keep going along and make this cool little swatch here if you want to go ahead and do that. And I hope this was helpful to you. So I'm just gonna keep making videos here on the A&E Facebook page group for these little things. So anyways, carry along and have fun. Have a wonderful day.